When was the last time you guys been to the zoo?
Bro,
It's been a minute.
honestly,
It's been a minute.
I think zoos are depressing.
Oh, I love zoos, man.
They're so fun.
Especially like the San Diego Zoo. You ever been?
Yeah, I was just there.
Depends on the
San Diego Zoo is dope.
okay. Depends on the condition of the animals.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like,
San Diego keeps their animals well.
What do you mean?
We're not going to what's it, Joe Exotic's house, bro?
Hold on. I'd rather go there. I'd rather go there.
See, that's the kind of zoo I want. I want that.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want those like
Backyard.
real, like beefy. Actually, hold up. Some of Joe Exotic's animals were pretty fucking haggard out. So I mean,
Bro, he had a liger.
yeah.
What? San Diego don't got that shit?
No, so what I was about to say is like, I've been to a variety of different zoos. I lived in Hawaii for a period of time. I remember going to the zoo down there. I've been to San Diego Zoo. What
the fuck they got in Hawaii?
I've been in, dude, everything, bro. Like some of the best fucking animals.
Giraffes,
Yeah.
T-Rex. No, I'm just
They're shipping shit in from all over onto that island. Bro, I think zoos are like low-key depressing because sometimes it's like, those zoos, I think, that are a little bit more on like the low budget end, they're probably not like, you know, obviously
have the
feeding.
amenities.
Number one, feeding the animals like they should. Number two, probably rotating the out. I mean, I don't know how zoos do shit, but
I
shit.
mean, yeah, that shit's sad though. Like
Yeah.
even like SeaWorld and all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's always depressed the fuck out
See,
of me.
I don't know. Look,
Yo, Flipper's fucked up.
Bro, here's the thing. I'm not trying to be like against the grain when it comes to this shit. I was just at SeaWorld. I didn't see no sad shit. You know what I mean? Like the fucking
animals were looking solid.
bro, healthy. I'm like, oh,
Thick?
this guy ate.
How was Flipper
He's
looking?
good, bro. Here's the thing, bro. The orcas, they have a huge thing. Now, are they probably swimming in circles and shit? Yeah, but like, what do they do in those shit? They swim in circles. I'm just playing, bro. I'm
Flipper,
playing.
okay, hold on. Hold on,
Bro,
You're going straight to hell.
First on,
He said, "What are they doing?"
Flipper is a dolphin. Flipper's a dolphin. I didn't ask about the fucking whales. I asked
I don't
about
think
Flipper.
they had
You-
dolphins, bro.
like,
They had seals. Oh, they did have dolphins. Wait, stop that.
SeaWorld.
No. They did
SeaWorld,
have
their main
dolphins.
attraction's fucking dolphins.
But you know what?
Fucking doing backflips.
Now that
and,
I'm remembering, bro, the orcas, you know, like they have that fin on the top.
Yeah, they're all
bro,
bent
that
over.
shit was like,
yo,
Right.
it looked like a limp
They say
dick.
that's because of their
It looked
depression.
like, bro, they're
Haven't you watched the
orcas.
movie
Black Sea.
Blackfish?
Like,
yeah, but
that's
not
really-
not naturally, not in the wild.
Oh, not in the wild. In the wild,
I
they're
think
fucking
it's because
erect.
they're swimming in the circle and they're
Yeah,
just
dude.
bending that
Yo, they're
motherfucker all
fucking
day.
lit.
no.
What do you think bends it? What do you see a shark fucking
Yeah.
what's it called? The fucking dorsal.
But the dolphins are fine. They're
Yo,
shit straight.
yo, but-
they're wrecked. Maybe these guys are just
Okay, hold on.
Let's
Let's,
just
they need to pop a blue chew.
hold on. Let's let's chat about this. So, what do you know? I mean, you big animal guy. I mean, what makes a fucking whale's fin go like that?
I think that's naturally how it's supposed to be. I'm saying I think it
Oh,
goes like this.
But when
because
it gets
rubbing
fucking
it.
sad, depressed,
Yeah,
like
well, that's what.
I mean,
so in the movie or the
that's kind of like
documentary
us
Blackfish,
when we're sad and depressed, we're limping. When we're excited,
Yeah.
we're fucking hard as a
Exactly,
rock.
bro.
Erect.
What are you doing? You all right, bro?
Dude, I'm
Yo, bro,
I'm coming
Bro,
right now, dude.
That
This shit
is
feels so
fucking
good.
Dude, you're
pink
jerk-
eye
like-
in the making, my guy. What are you doing?
As soon as I say something about erection, you
Zoom in
start
on this
rubbing your
shit.
eye like it's your fucking dick,
zoom in
bro.
on this shit.
Have you
What are
guys
you
ever
doing?
itched your eye and it feels like you're coming, dude?
No. What are
Oh,
you
it feels
doing?
so
How does
good.
he always
Why is it always
I'm
gotta be
sorry.
sexual?
It just is.
Why does this podcast always got to get sexual?
Bro,
You
it's
twist
just
you wear a
bro.
fucking,
They know.
You
When-
wearing
when
a fucking pink shirt? Like,
when
what the hell's going on today?
When you scratch a itchy itch, it feels good, bro. It's not. I'm not the only one. Speaking of zoos and these animals being fucked up.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you guys see that viral bear that was in a Chinese zoo?
Yeah.
Bro, why does the bear have a saggy ass?
Bro, the bear had no ass. It just paws were like, bro, big ass paws, tiny arms. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
But then it comes out, it's actually a species of bears.
Yeah.
Cap or no?
No, I think it's legit.
But like, bro, but it has human features. Like this guy's just like, oh no, hey, he's doing that shit. Like, what the fuck kind of bear does this?
There was some other weird shit. It was actually I think it was another guy in like China that he turned into a dog. like he spent
Oh, yeah.
That's Japan.
Fucking Japan. He turned into a fucking border collie.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of this guy and like some girl is like walking him and it's a fucking lassie dog.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get into that because that's so far above my head. I don't understand the science or whatever the fuck happens to even do something like that. Like that's That's some wild shit, but
bro.
hey, who knows? I mean, if this dude's turning into a fucking lassie dog, there could be some guy that's actually that bear, bro.
I respect him just because it's like
dog?
at least he's willing to fucking commit to what he identifies as. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sick of this fucking I identify as X, but you look straight up like Y. You know what I mean?
and he's,
You know what, though?
he's like I'm not a him, her, his, whatever. I am a fucking lassie dog border collie.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Refer to me as
yes,
dog.
I agree.
Commit. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
I
asking
agree.
for.
I agree.
I am a
If you
male.
want me to buy in, you better buy
I am a
the
male
fucking-
lassie dog. That's what he says.
There you go.
Bro, yeah. Cut the dick off.
His
Bro,
slash,
cut the
sorry,
dick off.
sorry. His slash him. Lassie
No,
dog.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Did you guys ever watch that show where it's like people would get like they'll turn into like a tiger? They'll try to, where they'll get like a tail physically implanted to them that moves with like their muscle twitching. I remember watching them when I was younger.
No.
Like they would get like whiskers, like they
Yeah.
had tattooed like orange and
I've
yellow.
seen that
When-
shit.
when-
Yeah,
when-
like
when
the guy
Lucas-
was speaking about China, because like the bear shit's whatever, but China, man, they're on like a whole new level with like this communism fucking like pill, right? So I saw, and I sent you guys this video where if you jaywalk, they have all this like facial recognition technology that they can just fucking automatically charge your account the fines that they send to you. So I'm curious to get your guys' opinion, because allegedly that's the type of stuff that they want to implement in America, where we're all going to have like, a social credit score. Have you guys heard about any of that stuff?
Yeah. Have you heard about that?
So in China you have a
conspiracy
social
shit.
credit score. No, it's not a conspiracy. It's real shit. So in China you have a social credit score, and they can prevent you from getting on airplanes. They can prevent you from buying certain shit, whatever. And it's all locked to how well of a citizen you are. So if you jaywalk and all that shit, your social credit score goes down. But
Also,
now-
it's who you hang around with. If you hang around with some bad people, like people that have committed crimes, like your
so it's
score goes down.
It's fucking interesting.
Yo, I'm hanging out with 800s only.
Bro, your shit's dropped hanging out with us, bro.
Yo,
No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man, I'm a good one.
could you imagine like it's just like some like little thing that like pops up on you, like someone's forehead, like you meet them and it says like 650.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
Yeah, how would you know though? Like, how would you
You know?
know at this? Well, just you can take a guess.
I mean, yeah, you be hanging around. And be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe,
but continue with what you were saying.
So maybe it's like a mandatory card you have to like carry.
No, I think
Well,
it's just
no, it's like it's so digitalized. So that's the thing. So the government has
it's like on the
access
inside
to
of your
your bank account. They have access to your bank account. You run a red light and they catch your face, charged immediately. No fucking trial. No fucking.
Yeah. I got some thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Okay. First, I just want to say it's like insanely scary. That obviously through like facial recognition, they have access to like all that different shit basically about you. So I think there's that aspect of it. It's like, that's obviously like nuts, because there's like, you have your personal information, and all that personal information of yours can open the door for other things and cause all sorts of issues and fucked up things in your life if that information would obviously get hacked, anything, like that. But the one thing I will say is I think from a crime, a theft aspect, like any of that bullshit, I think it's fucking brilliant, because it's going to cut down on a lot of the bullshit. Like people do what they do, whether it's little shit like jaywalking, or if it's theft, or if it's fraud, or if it's like any act of like crime out there, whatever it is. People do that shit because they obviously think they're going to get away with it. If someone knew that, hey, if I do this, I'm going to be charged X amount of money, I'm going to get some penalty, something's going to physically happen to me, no matter what, guaranteed, especially with how technology is today, and there's cameras fucking everywhere, and like you're being watched on every goddamn aspect. There's the cookies on your cell phone, and there's all these apps that are tracking this and that. Like, I don't know, for me,
but the problem,
I just think it would be
too much of a problem.
I just think it would be so interesting to see like what that would do to crime.
Yeah, but that's, once again, that's if the power is in the right fucking hands. The problem is like, yes, it could help crime, but it's more likely gonna fuck everyone than it will help them.
That's that's why I made point one, because I'm just like, I think it's insanely scary, like what could be done with that power and technology. But on the flip side of it, it's kind of like, damn, like.
So the fact that the government can now stop you from traveling, they can stop you from doing anything just based off of their discretion, that's scary as shit.
Oh,
so
super
whereas
scary.
I feel like the facial recognition and like being able to charge your bank account or whatever, or find you if you did something wrong, yes, that would help a lot of crime aspects. But the reality is I feel like the general public is going to be more likely to be in a state of like martial law than anything else. Like you have to be scared of everything that you do, say, everywhere,
Yeah.
at all times, and everyone else does too.
Okay, now for this thought experiment, right? What if it wasn't a government entity that took care of it? It was like an AI.
I mean, that's how we end up getting fucking Terminator, though, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Well, so
Isn't the fear that it's the wrong hands?
Well, yeah. What if the AI is the wrong hand?
No, but if that's just like the, hey, this is the rules. If you break the rules, and this is what happens, right? If you,
Who's making the rules?
it's generated through the AI, right? Like it's kind of it's a training module that needs to be.
You don't see anything that.
Of course. But I'm saying, like, if you ask me, would I rather trust four people in a government power or a party like the China Communist Party or an AI? I mean, I'd rather trust AI.
I agree, but only because we've never been fucked over by AI because it's still so new. But what if like AI was just like one day, fuck people, you're all dead, you're an asshole.
Yeah. But you know what though? Like, I'm in the middle. Like, I think it would stop a lot of stupid shit, but at the same time too, like, but also that's not a technology that's only used in China. They have that here at the Wynn. You know that, right? Or like certain things, like they have facial recognition. They have
casinos,
that on top of like temperature checks during COVID. They implemented that, so it's like. Sure, they don't have access to your bank account, but like they're halfway there if you really think about it.
But that's what I'm saying. They're saying that shit is coming to America.
I don't think so. I think that's just more of a. Well, I can see
Eventually,
why if you use that example.
Eventually, I feel it will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
what stops it?
Everything's getting computerized. Like look at fast food. I mean, it's half the goddamn McDonald's I feel anymore ran by robots.
That's what the whole digital currency is that they're trying to put in America now.
But how different is that? Like, for example, we all have Apple Watches, right? You can use your Apple Pay through there, right? You forget
but
your
Apple can't automatically charge my cards because it's on Apple Pay.
No, I know, but like, how different is that? Like, sometimes you forget your Apple Watch. Fuck, my phone's dead. I can't buy anything.
Yeah.
10 years later, they come down like, bro, just get this little chip.
Yeah.
Right. Boom. Like, is that not more convenient? Take away the scary shit. Is that not more convenient?
Take away the scary shit.
Yeah.
Sure, it's more convenient, but that's how that you can sell anything based
Through
off convenience, right?
Of course, but I'm saying like, you see what I'm saying?
No, 100%. Like with convenience, I feel comes like all these risks.
Right.
And as obviously technology evolves, there's new things that get implemented. I mean, I think the risks are just going to come along with it. So it's one of those things like we're either going to have to take those risks, or obviously I don't know if there's some form of system of opting out of it, or whatever.
There's ways of opting out the shit right now.
I mean, like I guess
get your little trap phone.
I guess what I'm saying is like that. Them rolling that out, like,
but that's all less convenient. That's the problem.
Yeah.
No one's opting out because it's like, what are you going to do? You're not going to press accept and not get the app that you want. What up, TikTok?
Yeah. No, like I've seen like me just like with like a retail background, like futuristic shopping. I've seen videos where like the future of shopping essentially will be is like in your wallet, you'll have this almost like shopping card with like anything that you purchase, whether it is like an online purchase, a retail purchase, grocery purchase, whatever it is. You walk in a, restaurant, for example, or you walk in a retail store. They know based on you walking in and this card on you, what you've purchased in the past, what kind of clothes you prefer, what's your preferred style, what size shoe you are, all of this kind of stuff. So
I might have to start selling a kidney, a lung, a fucking eyeball, a left toe. I sent you guys something. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was, what body parts are being allegedly sold and bought for in the dark web.
Yeah, I'm fucking in.
Are you in?
I'm hella in,
Bro, let's run through them real quick.
I'm selling eyeballs, $20K.
This foot, homie. This foot is got.
Yeah,
to go.
yeah. Read through those real
But you
quick.
got ugly ass feet, bro.
Read through those real quick.
That's fucked.
Let's go. All right, so let's go. No specific order, bro. Eyeballs, $19,800.
That ain't bad, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't
Fuck
bad.
it, I only need one eye.
Right.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
good, bro. Yeah.
A full skeleton, surprisingly, 6,600.
I'm so in though.
Kinda low,
Take
though.
my skeleton, homie.
You're gonna be
6K
jello
for the skeleton?
Bro,
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
good with that.
Yeah.
It's a low
I'm
blow.
gonna be jello
Yeah.
with some fucking bread in my pocket though.
Dude, real quick, I saw a lady. This is fucked up, bro. No arms, no legs, just torso. On an electric scooter. She was moving it with her chin this morning.
Yeah.
But she
This
was in
morning you saw
Yes,
that?
she was in
Yeah.
a beautiful dress,
I know her.
glasses. I was like,
I know her.
whoa.
Her
Lungs. Pay attention for this one. 272,000 wow for a
Yeah.
lung.
That's because so many people be fucking up their lungs.
272,000 wow.
Hold on. Can you survive on one lung?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
You can't? Can you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess I mean.
Shit. Okay, fuck it. So
Actually,
so
I don't know.
far I will give out one lung
One
for
eyeball.
272 and 20. Okay, I'm at 292,000 so far.
All right.
This motherfucker's walking into the place. Like,
Bro.
Okay,
Now-
okay, keep going.
Okay, a kidney, $138,700.
damn, no wonder they be robbing that shit in Mexico, bro.
Bro, Cambodia, bro. You seen those things where it's like a fucking slit from here all the way down? Maybe it's not Cambodia. It's somewhere. I saw some Netflix shit on it. But it's like kids, bro. All these people, but they're getting like $400 for it. It's fucked up.
Well, no, I heard. I think it's Thailand.
This motherfucker was laughing.
These
Bro. That's
chicks,
fucked up.
these chicks are going out to Thailand to get their boobs done, and they're taking their nipples off because they'll actually have them bandaged up so they don't notice, right? But they have the implants, but they'll take
Oh
their nipples
my
off
God.
because nipples are a hot commodity, and like especially for the trans, they want more female looking
way.
nipples. Yeah.
Oh, and especially if you got a nice nipple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. So there's girls that get boob jobs and no nipple?
No nipple back.
Yo, could you imagine being a female, getting a fucking boob job,
Paying to get a boob
getting
job.
a fucking boob job, and then you literally go, "Hey, boyfriend, hey, husband, look at my new titties." And he goes, "Bitch, what happened to your nipples?"
Yeah. Bro.
But you know what though? Now you can probably post shirtless on Instagram because you got no nipples, right? Isn't that the problem with girls?
Hey,
Silver lining, bro.
hey, honestly, worst case scenario, just get a little tattoo nipple.
Yeah, but don't you like
Well,
sucking
right.
on nipples though?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
That's
best
what I'm
part.
saying, bro. That's a rough
That's why I
one.
was late today, bro. I'm telling you. All right, next. Liver. You can't sell yours.
Dude.
Yours is shot.
My liver is as black as his shirt.
Bro, your liver's shot.
Yeah, done.
137 bands for a liver.
Ooh.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Blood. This is interesting. 297 per pint.
I feel like the Red Cross
Yeah.
be fucking jipping you.
Yeah, bro, they're fucking you over.
Bro.
Yo,
Be like, we'll give you
Red
$10.
Cross is out here. Yo, donate blood, donate blood.
I know.
They give you like $15.
I know.
Meanwhile,
you get paid? You leave?
meanwhile,
You leave fucking dehydrated and shit.
Bro, they're like, go take a seat over there, have some crackers and juice for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like you like shit going cross-eyed
Oh my
in the back.
God.
That's another interesting one, bro. Skin. $8 per inch.
$8 per inch.
Yeah.
I got a couple
Yo,
inches.
I'm not fucking. Yo, I'm not selling no skin, bro.
Why?
Why?
I fucking need this. Like,
You grow back?
like,
You grow
Oh,
back?
you actually do grow back.
Yeah. What are you worried about? You grow back.
fuck that.
Just let us get some of that.
Bro, but
leg.
look, imagine
yo,
how
you want some of that-
let us get some of that white meat.
Yo, you want some of that white meat?
meat.
Yo, question. I wonder if the skin prices vary based on ethnicity. I wonder if certain shit's a little bit more valuable than others.
Can I take a
Ooh,
guess?
This is interesting.
Can I take a guess?
Dude, please don't. I don't know if we should get into this.
I think we all know what you're thinking, bro.
I think the supremacists just
Bro,
came out of it.
I think the cheaper to expensive route is going this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just lost some.
I will
value.
gladly sell some inner thigh.
Bro, but think
Yeah.
about how ripped you'd be. You take out 9 inches, bro. Now you're fucking like just a cock all day. Bro. It's
like a
veiny,
toy
bro.
guy.
Okay, continue. Next.
He's like,
Last
move on.
one. This was interesting. Bones and ligaments. I don't know is that ligament? Is like an arm?
That's like the
Yeah.
the fucking.
Oh, the thing in the
yeah.
inside. 4,800 per bone.
Wow.
So what we need to do is we need to go into the Jane Doe room. Oh, ransack that bitch.
I got a femur
Yeah.
right here.
That's kind of crazy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's fucked up,
And
bro,
where
is that
is this?
it's
And where is
real,
this
bro.
at? Where's?
No, it's not like a store, bro. It's like the black market.
I was gonna say. What's the address?
It's like the I'm assuming you can buy this shit on what's the
Yeah.
shit? The dark web.
Yo,
the black
Body
market?
parts are us,
Honestly, who needs fucking life insurance when you can just sell the entire body like this?
bro. That's a good
I'm just
point.
joking. I'm just joking. I mean, even if you add up all, actually, if you would really like, imagine wherever this establishment is or wherever you can go to do this. Imagine just bringing in a fucking body, like. R.I.P. Like
This guy's a piece of shit, bro.
I found you know.
Well, I can't do anything with this one anymore.
So I'm
what
like,
can you give me?
You know,
And then
like,
you're sitting there haggling like a pawn shop. Like, come on, that's barely dead. It's fresh,
fresh,
bro. That's some of the best skin you've ever seen. Look at how light it is.
look at that thigh meat.
Bro, probably can't be no tattoos though. So a lot of us are.
What do
out.
you mean? Depends on who did the tattoo.
It is true if it's
Bro,
fire.
if it's a
It is
fire
Okay,
ass
so-
tattoo.
Okay, this might be a dumb question, but okay, like the skin, are they actually using that on like other people? Or like what's going on
like
here?
Jeffrey Dahmer making
obviously,
fucking-
like you know, like organ donating is like a big thing. There's obviously like people like like there's people obviously donating organs, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, that one
But
I get.
like, I've not, to be honest, heard a lot of just people like selling their family
But I
members
mean-
like bodies. Like, unless they had like an organ donor, you know, on their little driver's license. Like, I've not heard a lot of people just selling family members' bodies
Here's
for
the
like,
thing, though.
money like this.
I don't think that's.
Well, yeah, it's not legal.
Will. Yeah, that's
It's
not,
not
like
legal, so you wouldn't.
Oh, it's
hear
not
about it.
legal?
No,
Bro, fuck no.
that's all black market. You know what black market is?
Yes.
Illegal.
Yeah.
That's like yeah, bro. That's all. Yeah, this motherfucker, he can just
Okay.
go to like,
Bro, yeah,
ask his
that's what
doctor,
I'm
like, yo,
saying.
sell this shit.
Yo,
bro.
I'm done. I'm done with
I was
this
like,
kidney.
I was trying to
This
walk in
liver's on
like,
its way out. Can I get some cash before it's done?
like, I'm about to hit Costco after this. Like, I was just trying to like maybe go check it out in person, you know?
Bro. But like out of let's just say you're down bad. God forbid you're terrible. You really only need one kidney. You need one lung.
One eyeball.
Would you?
Honestly, I mean, fuck it. I could probably get around on, you know, maybe we'll chop one leg. We'll get rid of one leg.
Which one? Which one you keeping?
I like to do the stanky leg with this one. So
You ain't no stanky leg. You can't support it no more, bro.
So I'm gonna get rid of the right. We'll get like a prosthetic going on this one. We'll get a bedazzled diamond Captain Evan Sparrow eye patch.
Bro.
I give him a year and then he's gonna kill himself. He's depressed.
Bro.
He can't go out and do the shit he wants
It's
to do.
all right. Then we'll sell the rest of this shit.
I'm gonna have a 6 scooter. We're gonna have to make a bigger door here because I'm gonna come in on my little Hot Wheels scooter.
Bro.
That's wild. But yeah, there's some of those. I remember watching some of those Netflix documentaries about like there was this fucking rich ass dude, bro. He needed like a new heart. Is that listed here? That's not listed here, the heart. But he was on like crazy wait list. I think he was like 50. Right? I want to say he was a billionaire. He was pretty close to. But they did like an A&E thing about him, and they were like, you know, he had to fly to. I think he flew to some country, right? And then it's like, yo, this is the guy who you're gonna have his heart. You know, we're gonna give him like $1,000 US. He's gonna go to his family, whatever. It was like some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
This is like on TV, bro. I remember watching this shit. And, you know, it was like, cool, thanks. So they took his shit out and then like very quickly took his out. But they tested it with blood, make sure his blood was fine. The cells, like they matched, they would attach, they would regrow. So it was like super extensive. But that dude was obviously like a fucking... He was in a bad place. His family was in a bad place, and he was like, "Listen, my family will be fine." I swear to God, bro. Yeah, I'll try to look for it, but it was crazy.
Crazy, dog.
So this guy did it, and then everything was fine. And then I don't think there was a bad ending, but I think eventually he just felt really guilty about the shit. Found the family, gave him a lot of money, and was like, "Listen, guys, I'm sorry. Like, I'm alive," but I think he reflected as he got older.
Yeah.
And, you know, just basically made sure they're good. Now they're living like fucking kings in whatever country they're in. But I think he did that for like his dying wish because he knew he was going to die soon. Because something else went wrong. He was old as fuck at that time. But it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's some next level shit.
But I've also told you about this guy that I don't know. He's very wealthy. He gets, what's the shit? When
Stem cells.
No, from your bone.
Bone marrow.
No, it's plasma?
Plasma?
Plasma.
Okay.
That's from your blood. Yeah. He gets plasma from a 25-year-old guy.
Oh yeah,
legally
yeah,
though. This is
yeah.
legally. So that company that he goes through, source the guy, same thing. They make sure that your blood can regenerate with your cells. They basically mix it to run all these tests. And he's like, oh, this is a healthy guy. You know, big, strong, no disease, no cancer in his family, this and that. Like, it's super extensive. And then he flies to Arizona, or I think Texas, and then comes back, and he's like, man, I feel good.
Yeah.
Fucking wild, bro.
That is
Yeah.
wild. I mean,
Dude,
dope.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like enhancements like that and just obviously like taking care of your health at that extent, I feel like that's going to get more and more popular as like time goes on.
Right.
Yeah.
COVID was obviously a really fucked up time, but I feel one thing COVID did that was a positive was open up a lot of people's eyes to just like health, wellness, like taking care of themselves.
Their mortality.
Because there's a lot of people like I think during those times like realized like, damn, like I need to fucking take care of
Immune
my,
system fucking matters.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm all for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I've joked on here before, but like I'm definitely gonna be that dude that's like as I like keep getting older, like I'm gonna be taking this, taking that. You know, making sure I'm.
I mean, I'm interested in stem cells just because, like I was saying, man, I feel like I'm getting that old shoulder. You know what I mean? Like this shit's been hurting.
Have you looked into it though? Is it expensive? Can you talk about that?
I've looked into it a little bit. It's like
what is it? What does that mean? Stem cells.
So stem cells, it's basically like a
blood, right?
No. Think of it like a neutral cell, right? So typically it's when you're young, you have a lot of stem cells, and they almost morph into the cell that you need. So like, for example, your brain develops its own brain cells, right?
Yeah,
your blood
yeah.
is its own cells. So stem cells is like a neutral cell. So it turns into
Wherever
whatever
you
you
need
it to.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So then they extract it from somebody, put it into you?
Yeah. Typically
And how much is that?
young ones. So for the shoulder, I was looking at, it can range, right? So I've seen, once again, I've never got a hard quote, but from my understanding, anywhere from like 1,800 up to like $7,000 for like.
1,800 is not bad.
Right, but I don't know if that's just one shot. I don't know if that fixes it. I don't know if you have to go back multiple times. I haven't done enough research on that. So I don't know if 1,800 to fix it or 1,800 for a shot, and you need to go.
That's interesting. Imagine like, God forbid you break your knees or something, or you get knee replacements, and then now you get that thing, and now your knees are 25 years old. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
fuck, I would do that.
Yeah. I mean, I
See, like to me, that makes more sense than cosmetic shit, like getting your teeth done or like,
Right, yeah.
like getting fucking just jacked for no reason. Like,
Well,
that,
yeah, I don't
the
think it can
longevity
fix
wise, I think
everything. Like, obviously, people who get like veneers and shit like that, it's for a different reason. Like stem cells wouldn't help you if you're missing teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'm saying, but there's also it's all
that
the
kind
same
of stuff
price.
is like
though.
sprinkles on top. Like people who have the money, like that's an important thing to them. Just like someone spends like good money on like jewelry to like look good, whatever. People think hey, I would prefer to have my teeth look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not against that.
It's
No,
always
me
the
either.
battle of like time versus money, right? So when
Yeah.
you're young, you have seemingly infinite time, so you're working a lot for money, right? And then eventually, and as you get older, you have more money, and now it's all about quality of life and how do you maximize the time on
Yeah.
that. So then you spend that money to fucking
Yep.
get better health, right?
Yeah.
So that's the vicious cycle.
The circle of life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get some stem cells. We need to talk to your friend.
The
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
right.
friend.
Which one? He's got plenty of
Oh, I
friends.
name him. Your friend.
Yeah, Johnny 2-bit.
Okay, we'll
The
talk
guy
about
that could,
offline.
your friend. We got to talk to him and fucking get us on some shit.
Yeah.
Last thing, let's end on a positive note. Evan, you bring this one up, bro. I think you sent this on the group.
What
It
was
was the famous Mia Khalifa.
Oh, Mia Khalifa. Okay, this shit, bro, is and like we can talk about this from like a few different aspects, right? So, Mia Khalifa. If you don't know, you don't know. Look her up.
I don't think I know.
Mia Khalifa has been a well-known porn star for a long time. She has some cannons on her chest. And Mia Khalifa is out here giving relationship advice. The internet decides to jump on and start roasting her on this because she's giving relationship advice. She's been giving relationship advice, yet she's had a handful of failed marriages.
3.
3 failed marriages. So Mia Khalifa, 3 failed marriages, yet she wants to give the internet advice on dating, love, relationships, whatever it is. So this topic to me, and I'm just curious to like what your guys' thoughts are, but it like this kind of was like a light bulb for a variety of different things I think that people are talking about online. So you got people talking about relationship and marriage advice that shouldn't be. You have people giving financial advice that shouldn't be. You have people giving life and motivational advice that shouldn't be. Right. I think it's really funny because we live in this whole social media space where everyone online has like a purpose now with like their content and what they're pushing out. Social media used to be like fun, people like sharing their lives and like what they were doing. Now it's just it's transformed in this. It's monetized. It's this entire business. So I don't know about you guys, but I go on my Instagram feed and obviously part of it's me. I'm like following all these different pages and you know some of the shit intrigues me, but it's like every third thing is like someone trying to sell something, offer something,
teach you.
They have
everyone's trying to teach you because they know so damn well.
Because they're selling.
Call me now for your free reading.
Yeah, it's like hey, I have this online course, I have this online class, I have this live this, which there's some great individuals out there. So the people that are doing it right, the people that have the experience, hats off to them. I'm personally a sucker for a lot of them. But anyway, going back to her, it's like, damn, like you've had all these fucking failed marriages, yet you are fucking preaching to the choir right now about what they should be doing. So, but I don't know, man.
So let me just clarify what she was saying. She said a lot of shit. Some of the stuff that she said that was like, if you're not happy, you shouldn't stay in something. You shouldn't
see. Okay, just hold on. I didn't see any of that.
So yeah, she was like a whole slide. So she said, if you're not happy, you shouldn't stay with this person. If you're feeling dull or like life's boring and it's not what you thought it was, you should leave and start over. It was a lot of, and I personally don't have any problem with it, but it was a lot of like what the feminism. What's the word you used earlier? Women empowerment movement is like preaching for, right? So she was basically repeating a lot of that shit. As somebody who is married, Barbie. Yeah, I think so. As somebody who's married, bro, and I know a lot of people that are successfully, and I know people who have had shitty ones. What she said isn't far off, but I think what she fails to realize, like I think a lot of people in that limelight also fail to realize, is that there's a lot of ebbs and flows in marriage, right? Like, especially depends where you guys are at in life. Because she's also dating these entertainers, you know what I mean, that are never really with her. Like they have a name, she has a name. Like I don't think they're really spending quality time together. Like I think her most recent guy is a Spanish artist. His name was Jay Cortez. He's on tour all the time. Sometimes she's with him. They're doing this. They're not really spending time together. When they do, it's like they're like in Spain for like a week, and then they go back to doing their own lives. I'm not a fucking marriage counselor, but I know that's not gonna work.
Right. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of the shit that she's saying,
less likely to work.
Yeah, because I mean, shit like that happens. But I just think it's really easy right now for people to like hit a bump in the road and be like, "Fuck this" and stop. And that's basically what she's doing, because none of her shit's lasted more than 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Well, what I find interesting about that is like I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jordan Peterson, but he talks about how
love him.
Yeah, right. Me too. But the difference between like what marriage used to be and what it is now is like when you got married in the past, that was it. You signed up for life, and there is no more. I can leave now.
Yeah.
So people were committed and made sure that they were taking care of each other, instead of now where it's just like, all right, this isn't working. I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, there's this whole like mentality that the grass is greener. Right. And I think that's obviously this world that social media is kind of painted for us. Like you go online, I don't care if like you're a guy or a girl, you can find someone better looking, more attractive, smarter, whatever. And a lot of these people, just like, Chewy said, like there's ups and downs of a relationship. They run into some issues in that relationship, and people have just kind of like started looking at each other like as they're just disposable. Like, yeah, fuck it. Things don't work with you. Like, let me move on. And I think that's where it gets kind of tricky, because I am personally a big believer. Like if you are unhappy in a relationship, like life is way too short to be riding out something that
Agreed.
is not working.
Agreed.
But there's a difference between walking away from a relationship that's not working,
Right.
And just saying fuck the relationship. If you're gonna walk away from obviously a relationship, you've invested time and energy into that person.
Right.
You should also put some time and energy
Yes.
into fixing it,
Exactly.
into
Yeah.
working through it.
Yeah.
And
Mutually.
I've seen that a
Yes.
lot, man.
Yes. It's got to come from both parties.
Exactly.
I see it, you see it obviously on the headlines with like, celebrities and shit, but like I've seen it just with like, friends and shit of mine. People that are just like, oh, fuck it, this ain't working, like, let me move on. Instead of looking at like, okay, hey, maybe like what is our issue? Is it like, what's the root cause here? Personally, I feel that communication sucks today. I feel the generation of people do not know how to effectively communicate. And because they don't know how to effectively communicate, carry on conversations, work through issues, look at things from both perspectives, look at people, one guy's, a guy and a girl has different outlooks on shit. And also in a relationship, you're not going to get along on fucking everything.
Right.
And people need to learn to accept that.
Right.
I am close friends with both of you guys. We're not going to agree on shit. Your girl, your wife, whatever, you're not going to agree on certain shit.
Yeah.
Some people get like they're just like, oh,
Delusional about the shit.
Yeah.
So I actually have her stuff pulled up. You guys want to listen to it real quick? It's
Yeah.
like 20 seconds of her
Yeah.
talking about it.
This baby girl doesn't know that I am Tom Brady at this game. Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage, married at 25, divorced at 28. Third engagement, engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. I'm still keeping Tom Brady on his toes. We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something, it's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You have to go. I know it's difficult to fill out paperwork and to make appointments and to do all of these things, but this is your fucking life. Do you want to be stuck with someone? Period. Do you want to be stuck with someone?
So I think it's like, and just like me hearing that for the first time.
There's another part. I just saw this part right now.
We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing.
Oh,
it is paperwork. It's,
Okay.
Yeah. So I think what it is, dude, is like, it's not necessarily like, to me, and this is the first time I've heard that. So this is like my initial reaction. It's not necessarily like her like initial point of like, if you're not happy, leave that person. You can hear in her tone how she's like coming across on this, and even how she says these men.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's, to me, the part that stuck out is like, she's trying to make like this generic statement, like, ladies, you don't need these men. And it's this kind of like, female women empowerment thing. Like, don't let a man, control you and like run your life, whatever. And it's, I don't know. The sad part is,
But so here's why I'm
Put
good
this shit
with
on,
it.
bro.
Here's why
you're good with that?
Yeah. Listen. Hear me out.
Let me keep this on, bro.
Yeah. So here's why I'm good with it. Just because I know for damn certain with her mentality, she's never gonna find a happy marriage. Period. She's so far off on like what is right, and any woman who's taking that advice is not gonna find a happy marriage, in my opinion. But that's fine, because at the end of the day, this what's going to end up happening is natural selection is going to end up weeding that sort of type of shit out, in my opinion. Like, because she's very bitter. You can tell just by her voice that she has a chip on her shoulder like no other. We don't need these men, and she wants to make sure what we commonly see is a girl in a very bad relationship giving her friend the advice, and that friend trusting her friend is listening to it, and then she goes and ruins her marriage or her relationship. And it's like, okay, if you follow stupid, you are stupid.
But she's also not wrong. I think like she's not wrong in the part where it's like, if you are unhappy, But it's like, but that also is a
that's such
caveat.
a-
Like, are you
yeah, it's-
trying?
But that's
are you doing
such
this?
that's such you're not
It's like a
happy
trigger
whenever
where-
you're
yeah,
fighting.
exactly,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So now I'm
Yeah.
unhappy. I'm gone. It's like, don't get me wrong. We all
Yeah.
do that shit sometimes where it's like, I got to get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. She's driving me crazy, blah, 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 or whatever. But it's like to act on it and to not try and rectify any situations. It's childish.
And like, who knows? I mean, I don't know any of the details of like her like past relationships.
Bro, it's
like
her.
Like I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you like who she was obviously with. And who knows? These people, like, there might have been fucked up shit in their relationship. Maybe, you know, the communication was shitty. But I guess here's my whole thing. I wish that someone like her, with the influence that she has, instead of spreading the message like she did and coming across as like, you know, these men, and make it sound like, hey, ladies, like, you don't need these guys. She, like, change your messaging. Actually help young women out there, and maybe talk about like what you can do to try to work and have a better relationship. Maybe use your failed marriages
Yeah, but I don't think
as
she knows.
experience.
I don't think she knows
Yeah,
yet.
she probably doesn't.
You
So,
know what I mean?
So she probably doesn't want to talk about it because she doesn't know.
She doesn't know
how to have
happy
a
marriage, right.
happy marriage, a good relationship,
Right.
whatever. So,
So okay,
But-
so one of the marriages she had, bro, it was what the fuck's his name? It is Robert Sandberg, right? So she gave a statement. They were married for a year. She said, "We can confidently say we gave it all in making our marriage work after almost a year of therapy and efforts, walking away knowing we have a friend."
See, I think
That's bro. I've known Evan for 3 years. I'm just starting to get to really know this motherfucker, bro.
Right.
And we don't spend that much time together. I can guarantee you, her and I spend more time. I mean, me and him spend more time than her and this dude.
But that's what
if
I'm
they're
saying.
different things. Like that's cap, bro.
How do you end up getting engaged and you gave it all you had for a year? And like, why did you even do this?
Because
Say no.
That's removing it off of her.
yeah.
That's removing it off of. Oh, we did try. We did this. Like,
Yeah.
no, you didn't.
You should have tried before you said yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like to preach that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's a, you know, but that's like telling them
Yeah.
not to say what they want to say on their platforms. But it's just like that's a very, in my opinion, irresponsible thing to do, and I think it's a very harmful thing to do.
Yeah, agreed.
You know.
But that's
I
good.
also feel today like people are really focused on like labels on shit. Like women are really big on like, oh, being in a relationship. Oh, I'm engaged.
I think that happens as it's older,
Oh,
though, as they're older.
you know, oh, I'm married. And I think like sometimes, and this is maybe just like the old school in me, and like maybe it's just like how I grew up a little bit, but it's like, you know, it's like you date someone, you get to know them, you build a relationship with them. Obviously, it evolves into like, you know, engagement and then marriage. But it's like you work on shit, like, and that shit doesn't happen like over fucking night. Like the fact, you know, to your point, or both you guys' points, the fact that, you know, they gave it their all, this, that, and whatever. Their whole relationship was a fucking year, and that included the engagement
Right.
piece. Like.
Y'all met, got engaged.
Like y'all fucking deserve this. You jumped in that shit like
Right.
hella quick.
And this was your third strike. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, like,
I'm
like
sorry.
why are you? You know,
I'm sorry because like the
Yeah.
women that I respect are the ones who've been married and been divorced, and they're like, this shit is fucking stupid. I don't care about getting engaged ever again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and the reason why I
It's the
respect
labels and the
guys
image.
and girls do it, but I mean, like, I have a couple of good like friends that are women, and they're just like, marriage is stupid. But when they were young, and you know, it was a big thing. Like, I want to get engaged. I want to have that dream wedding, and blah blah blah. All that shit matters. But it's like once they've
Yeah.
been through it, and they're like, it was
Yeah.
nothing. I had to go fucking change my name, set up all the appointments. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've also met people that were married. Like I see what I'm gonna say more than I see that, right? I see more where it's like people got married really young, like 20, 22, 23, whatever. Got divorced, found their person at like 30, 35, 40.
Yeah.
And then it's just like,
But they're still married.
no, they
They
divorced.
a second time.
They got married again. But
yeah,
they
they got divorced
found
the
that
second
person way later. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like they you know, now they probably had kids with their first wife at
Yeah.
20. It's a
I
lot
think-
of conjoined family, but it's like they gave themselves 10, 15 years to fucking evolve and understand what they want.
Yeah, but I'm saying they stuck with the second person or they divorced the second person.
No, they divorced the first person
I get
and then
that.
got with the second one.
Right, but they're still together with that second person.
Yeah.
They found their happiness.
Yeah,
right.
like later.
But I'm saying if you fucked up this one, I get the young shit, right? If you got married at 18 and it didn't work out, that's a tough one, right?
I almost don't even count that. I'd be like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So once you grow up a little bit and you know more about you and what you actually give a fuck about, and you find someone that matches that energy, that has a much better success rate, right? But if that one didn't work out again after a year, and then you do it again on a third time, like, all right, you're a problem.
Yeah.
You're a fucking problem.
I was just gonna say like that's super interesting to me, especially like over like the years, because like I don't know about you guys. I mean, I turned 36 in May. Dude, I feel like I'm on like the fourth or fifth version of myself, like of myself. Like I kind of look at it as like fresh out of college, 18, and then it was like I was, from like 18 to like 24, 25. I was in college, and then it was like that post-college life up until I would say like I really started figuring out and like taking my life serious. Probably I was like 30, and I'm like, okay, damn,
I know, it's so weird.
And then I'm like. And then I truthfully I feel I've finally found like my true Evan and like who I will be going on in like, in the next 10, 15 years, probably just in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So when you start, based on when you start dating someone or with someone, when you're with that person, like you would like literally have one or two options. It's you have to either grow and evolve with that person, and you guys obviously grow through life together, or you straight up like you both evolve into different people and you guys grow and grow apart and go separate ways.
Right.
I've had a few different relationships where I can say like, especially my longest relationship, it was like who I was when I met that person and who I was when I went separate ways with that person. Like that was two completely different Evans.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting enough, we can wrap on this, but I think she has commitment issues. The lady.
Yeah, clearly.
No. But like it's fascinating because she keeps trying to look for it, but then it's like, oh, this is getting too real.
But that's what I'm saying. I think and I'm just gonna say it, like this may be an unpopular opinion, but the fact that she's in porn tells me that there's underlying something else issues, maybe daddy issues, something else causes a level of self-esteem that you can only find through Insta likes and whatever that type of shit. You know what I mean?
She your type?
Her titties are.
I don't know.
You don't know who she is? Oh, let's do a quick Google.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, bro, like I don't
see clothes or no clothes.
I don't give a fuck.
So a lot of people really love her. Like I don't find her that attractive.
I don't think she's all that.
Obviously her tits are great.
Let's see.
Like, they're just massive. Like, I mean, every dude loves big tits. I mean, it is what it is.
I do love big tits.
But
well, how big though? Like obnoxiously
You'll
big?
see.
No, because there's a level for me where it's too fucking big.
Yeah, I don't like ginormous shit.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like fake titties either though.
Neither do I.
There was this girl at the pool today. Look, all of them are covered. That's so funny. So this is her.
Let me see. Just let me see.
Let me see.
I mean, see, what's up with the eyebrows? Yeah, she has nice tits.
But scroll though, scroll. Look at her dolled up and shit.
Yeah, okay. The makeup definitely helps. Yeah, she's pretty,
So like when like
what is she? She's Middle Eastern or something? Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
So she's actually she's like she's like
So
super searched in like Dubai and stuff, but she can't go over there because she did a scene. She did a scene.
She's a haram.
No, I don't know exactly where she's from, but she did a scene where she's wearing a hijab. Yeah. So they were like, if you go over there, bro. Yeah. Fire scene, bro.
That was ballsy.
Isn't that crazy?
They will behead your ass for that type of shit.
They've literally censored, but like she's like, they say that, but then I'm the most searched porn star in Dubai.
That's because they want to make sure they know what you look like.
Bro, this is like this is a prime example of like women with makeup versus like no makeup.
Oh yeah,
like there's
she's pretty
like,
no makeup versus
there's such levels. Like, dude, there's some photos of her where it's like no makeup, like super white, super pasty. Looks like she just got a fucking train ran on her. And then there's like photos that are like, okay, you got like a face full of makeup, get the brows done, get the hair all
What's
done.
What's up with so I've been noticing more girls are doing like really bushy eyebrows. What the fuck is up with that?
That's the thing. I saw that. It's actually from,
why?
Bro, eyebrows are a fucking trend.
Yeah, dude, her
it
without
depends.
makeup, that shit is rough.
Bro, what?
See, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not my cup of tea, but like I personally
Yeah.
I like makeup, but I definitely like the morning. I like.
I mean,
shorties
that
in the
shit.
morning.
That shit's some expectations versus reality.
bro, you don't
for me.
think she's pretty?
All I gotta say is I don't care. I don't
Pretty,
care who.
neck
I don't
down,
care.
absolutely.
I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. You have to like that individual without fucking makeup. And one of my big pet peeves, bro. I remember this back in college was like, I call them like, it was like a girl thought it was like always Halloween, and it's like she always has like this mask of like makeup on. It's like, yo, like, why you always got this like big old caked on like layer of makeup? Like what's like what looks like, like,
and why you gotta do it like the Joker and shit?
It's like,
why so serious?
But you know what though, bro? Like I don't. I've always like my girl doesn't believe me, but I always say like I don't like pick me girls. You know what that is? You heard that term? A pick me girl is like, remember that video we sent of the influencer at the gym where she's always doing shit to that's a pick me girl. Yeah. A pick me girl is kind of like her, right? Where she's like, or no, it's like girls are like, they're clearly lying, but they're like, oh, I just love when, watching football. I love drinking beer with him. I like it's cap. You don't really do that. You're just saying that you know what I mean? And she's kind of like that. She like before she's doing all this like women empowerment, she was like, cause she was like a sports analyst. She was like, oh yeah, they're doing this and that. I don't know. I just don't like you do it too much. I don't like that shit, bro.
What's with porn stars trying to do that? Lisa Ann? You have to know Lisa Ann. Porn star Lisa Ann?
Let me look at
trust me.
Lisa Ann?
Yeah, Lisa Ann.
Is she white?
Yeah.
I don't
she's
she's a white name, right?
She's a brunette.
Lisa Ann?
She's a brunette. Trust me, you've seen her. But she actually has kind of transitioned out of the porn business, and she's doing like different like sports.
This is Evan's type of show.
Sports shit.
I have seen this. I have seen her.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, she does what?
But she's getting into like all this like different like.
Oh yeah, I've seen her.
She's doing sports stuff,
promo work for companies, sports stuff.
I remember
doing like guest appearances on like some like it was like talk show shit. Like,
yeah. But I remember there was a moment in time where she was doing the sports analyst stuff, Mia Khalifa, and she was getting mad because nobody was taking her serious.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things, and it's like,
what do you expect? Everyone in their head, all they can see is like, you're trying to talk about, fucking LeBron James, and all we think about is you getting a fucking LeBron James.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Pounded in your ass.
Because she would do a lot of BBC shit.
But that's what I'm saying though. She's got like that. She's got that.
Of course, you would know that.
That attention-seeking behavior. You know what I mean?
But again, like you're doing that, you're complaining about it, being vocal about it, when it's just like, I don't think really people are ever going to be like, well, no one's going to tell her straight, because then it goes against, like, oh, you can't be rude to her. But like, yeah, I mean, she's saying that knowing she's not going to get any pushback from people who actually matter. The internet's going to fucking destroy her, just like they destroyed her when she was giving out marriage advice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, do porn, do your thing, but don't be mad when I don't want to hear your take on LeBron James. I'm sorry. Because it is what it is. I'm sorry. We want to see you do what you do, but not me, because not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Boys, anything else want to wrap on?
I think that's it, man.
I think we're good.
Cool.
I'm gonna watch some Mia Khalifa.
I'm gonna look up Lisa Ann because now I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
She's been doing it a long time, or she looks like that? Like she's older?
She's been doing it a long time, bro. She's an OG.
OG, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
OG.
That's wild. Yeah, let's see. I'm getting bricked
Thanks
right
for
now.
coming out, everyone.
Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
What the fuck are these fucking dogs crying about, bro? Tickety tigers. Yo, go lay down.
Hope you all enjoyed the episode. Whoever's left.